stock market analysis for December 13th, Tuesday, 2023. A lot of action in the stock market the last couple days. What is causing all this action? Whatever it is, we can speculate on it. Maybe somebody knows for sure, but please keep in mind, just because someone speaks as if they know doesn't mean that they're accurate, right? Confidence does not equal accuracy. So just keep that in mind when you're listening to people talk about the stock market. I have some guesses of what might be going on, but I don't 100% know. And to be honest with you, it doesn't matter that I don't 100% know, because I've got a particular type of trading strategy that's about anywhere from 90 to sometimes 100% of the trading that I do. That doesn't matter. If these markets go up, go down, doesn't matter, because I'm going to sell cash secured puts on stocks that I don't mind owning the rest of my life. If I get assigned, I'll sell covered call options. If it's a stock that I want to sell it faster, I'll sell the covered call closer to the money. If it's something I want to hold on longer, I'll sell it further away. I'm going to do it day in, day out. It's actually not a daily event. I'm going to do it week, month in, week, month out, over and over. And if I find some opportunities to do other speculations, which are to me of a higher risk nature that may provide higher reward, then I'll do that. If you're relatively new to trading, and I would suggest looking at and paper trading, doing the wheel strategy, which you can find right here at the 2 minute and 5 second mark. Come back later and click that link, watch that whole playlist. They'll help you get some charts set up and things like that. But this channel is about helping people that are beginning traders start their journey and at first, you don't necessarily have to put your real money into it, but at least paper trading and practicing and learning how to sell cash secured put options on a stock that you don't mind owning the rest of your life. You learn how to do it in practice and paper, and if you feel like doing it in real life and it's suitable for you, then you go on and do it. But even if you never put real money into it, if you just learn how to do that strategy, it's going to make you a much wiser, smarter, more experienced, and proficient investor and trader. So watch that link if you feel like it at the 2 minute and 5 minute mark right up here. And also, when this video is done, look in the description below, go to the Eye of Success website, download some stuff that is relevant to selling cash secured put options. And without further ado, let's take a look at these markets. So what happened today? Dollar, okay, dollar dropped below this 200-day moving average here. But we see now this 200-day moving average is, I think, about it's 200 days. I'll do some quick math here for you fine folks out there in the internet land with the calculator. So a 200-day moving average, right? 200 days. There's basically 20 days in 20 trading days in a month. So we're looking at a 10-month indicator here. Looking at 10 months, right? So you could say for the last 10 months, this has given us an idea that it's been going up. Now, each one of these is representing 1 week. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. 1 day. And there should be 30 of them here, representing 1 month, 30 days. So we see in the big picture, at least 10-month picture, it's been going up. But at least the last in the month, it's been going down. And this is a big thing right here. See how it's when I was on top of here, it was really holding it up. So to see the dollar index drop below this 200-day moving average, that's pretty significant. And it didn't just kind of go below it, it dropped below it. Opened up down here, rallied up, but it might have a hard time getting back above there. Now, if you talk to a lot of maybe inflationists and You know, it's to them the dollar losing value is no big deal, and that's basically what we're seeing here. Is up when it's up here, the dollar, it takes less dollars to buy your smoothie. Down here, it takes more dollars to buy your smoothie. This one right here. So anyways, dollar down, right? Big thing. We might see gold up. We'll get to that. Sometimes or often when the dollar is going down, gold will go up, or when the dollar goes up, gold will go down. It's not a guarantee, but it tends to happen. Now over here we got TLT, which is showing us 20-year treasury bonds. You see over the last month, it's basically up. Although the last couple days, last 3 days, it's had down days, but it's in this uptrend. And what's been happening for a while, how long is a while? Maybe 2 years, maybe more. I don't know exactly. I don't know if it goes back to 10, but basically the stock market has kind of been following TLT. TLT moving up, stock market moves up. Like today, TLT drop, stock market drop. However, yesterday, TLT dropped, stock market went up. So, or well, it went up. And let's point out this 200-day moving average been sloping down. So big picture trend or 10-month trend been going down, 1-month trend been going up. Gold, we talked about that. Now, this is gold futures. That's why we're seeing this candle right here open. But gold futures, which is the paper price of gold, we see that 10-month, 200-day moving average here is not quite sideways, and it's got a slow slope down. And we see the price has been battling this 200-day moving average. It's really closed kind of strongly over it. Prices rallied all the way up here to close to 1840, but pulled back kind of right in here. See that line? See how prices keep getting close in there? And even right here, touched it, boop, over a little bit here. This one, but it's this area right in there. So kind of getting stuck in there. Crude oil, all right, kind of have a sort of a similar slope on that 200-day moving average, same as gold, but maybe a little more steep right in here. You see over the last month, it basically went down. Bitcoin, boom, sideways. Granted, this is Bitcoin future. The VIX, man, the VIX dropped today. Whew, look at that. Very strange that the VIX, that yesterday stocks went up, VIX went up. Today, stocks went down, VIX went down. Normally what happens is an inverse relationship. Usually, when they say inversely correlated, usually when the VIX is going up, stock market's going down. VIX is going down, stock market's going up. But that is not what we saw for the last 2 days. So that's pretty interesting. SPX, we got that. We got a fairly decent slope on that downward trend, and overall, like to me, this looks kind of sideways, right? Started the month, you know, in this area, and we're kind of still in that area, even though it went up and down to do it. Dow Jones, yeah, it looks sideways to me, and that 200-day moving average is basically sideways. I mean, down a little bit, but maybe if we had more, you know, area to look at, maybe we would see sideways. Nasdaq got that downward sloping, and looks pretty sideways to me. And Russell 2000, kind of looking down, but it's in this channel-ish type of down, and we see that sloping down. 200-day moving average. We'll take a peek at these 11 different sectors. I know it says 9. I miscounted when I put that. Yeah, sooner or later I'll change that. And we'll blast through these kind of fast. 200-day moving average, we see it sloping down. It opened up above it, but dropped down below on the technology sector. Healthcare sector has been pretty strong. We see this nice uptrend. Even with this down day today, it hasn't really violated this uptrend. This was around the time when I was looking to see what's going to happen, and it's still, I'd say, to me, until it kind of really starts going more sideways here. But closed here, we still seem to be holding this uptrend, but maybe it's getting weak. And you see that's been sloping up. We got this down slope on that 200-day moving average. With in the financial sector, which it's kind of like, I don't know if that's not looking, to me it's not looking like this. To me looks down. It's kind of down, but it's in this, like, it's almost range bound down. Like we got a low, we got a lower low. I get it, but it's like, it's sort of range bound looking, and like this being up, but it's kind of that range bound up, and we can really see that sideways. So like if I was trading this, I wouldn't be trading to the upside. I'm kind of waiting. I was trying to short XLF. I'm still kind of watching it, but you need some good movement. This might, something like this over here on the industrials. This probably would be good candidate for like some sort of spread action. Selling some options on each side or on one side. That's not financial advice. Options, you could lose all your money. You might lose. You might even lose more than your money. So be careful. You gotta talk to your attorney. And the basic materials, we see, it's kind of like sideways with this. It's not a strong slope down, but it's a bit of a slope down. And yeah, drop down, rallied up, drop down, but okay, it's up in this regard. Started here, over there, but it's got that sideways stuff going out. Now here is down. That's that energy in the last month just been going down. We got this pretty strong uptrend in the 10-month on that 200-day moving average. Calculating 10 months of information there. Pretty strong slope down here on that 200-day moving average for the consumer discretionary, and it's looking sideways to me. All right, we had like half a month going up, and we got half a month looking sideways over here on consumer staples, and that's not surprising, right? Because you got a sideways 200-day moving average there. Same thing here, looking pretty sideways, although it's going up a little bit, but that looks like a pretty good uptrend. It's not, it's starting to go sideways like this. Yeah, I see sideways right there with this downward slope in real estate, and the old retail. We got this. Look at that. Whew, that's got a strong slope down in that 200-day moving average, and it is just battling that. Look at that. Open up here today. Boom. If you had over $25,000 in your account and you put a short position on this, wow, you might have made some money. And what else could we look at? We could look at there's tons of things that we could look at, but what would be worth some time? How about let's just take a quick look at something like, oh, I'm supposed to, okay, take a quick look at this. Got this line chart set up on SPY, and with this downward trend, we see that we broke out of this downward trend here, and we see all that sideways action. A lot of sideways action through there, and that's for weeks, months. I don't know. I kept talking about, I think maybe we'll grind sideways out of this. I think it's possible that we could grind sideways out of this downtrend, and that's seemingly more likely. If it grinds sideways and then it fails again, then then we're going to be reassuming that downward trend. And the other thing that could happen is that coming into the new year, the Fed, the Treasury, whatever, the people that are as Rick Rule calls them, the big thinkers could do some sort of shenanigans, and which they would call their whatever program, put whatever name on it, but potentially goose the stock market up, just like they did right here, So all this time, this is not going up on fundamental stuff. This is not what Graham Paul's stock market went up on. This was going on financial engineering. But does that mean you're not going to participate because it's financial engineering and it's not fundamental, whatever? Well, that's up to you. Good buddy Brent, I'm participating. I don't care if it's financial trickery or if it's the real deal. I don't care. I'm going to make some money. So that's what we're looking at right here. Now remember, if you want to set up your own charts, you want to get potentially get a variety of your stuff set up, then watch that playlist at 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Get an idea of how to sell cash secured put options on a stock you don't mind owning, and then going to sell cover call options if you get assigned. If that doesn't make sense, watch that playlist, figure it out. Also, you want to go to ihavesuccess.com, download this cash secured put stock selection guide. At the minimum, download that. And then from there, you probably should download this and look at these 3 different stocks. Not that you should trade these stocks, but I'm suggesting that you should look at that to get a better idea of how I'm using the mental framework. Like, this one is a selection guide. It's not telling you what to pick. It's telling you some things to consider so you can pick the best stock for you. Now, I considered some things, and this is why I like these 3 stocks, but that does not mean they're suitable for you. They might not be suitable for you. So learn a thought process. Learn to make wise decisions for yourself so you can trust your own judgment. And, while you're at it, learning to trust your own judgment, you might as well grab the stock option Greek cheat sheet. You might as well just grab it, just so you have a quick reference of what these different Greeks are when you hear about them. And then, why not just grab the 3 underused tactics to transform your financial results. I mean, the fact is, they're all free. So download them all, download one, and then basically 6 days a week, I'll be sending you some goodies into your inbox. And if that wasn't good enough, I don't know exactly when, but definitely sometime in 2023, I'm going to be launching a service that will be going in more detail with not just live examples of stocks that how I'm analyzing them and what I have on my radar to be selling cash secured put options on. We'll be looking at fundamentals. We'll be looking at a variety of information. Everything that I can think of, because these are stocks that I personally want to own myself. It's not a stock calling service. It's not anything like that. It's not recommendations. It's about learning how to think and going through real life examples of learning how to think. So if you like the idea of someone giving you if you like the idea of someone giving you a fish so you never have to learn how to fish, then your good buddy Brent and I Have Success is not for you. I Have Success and your good buddy Brent is about helping my fellow human beings to learn how to fish for themselves. And then more than likely, this is not the one-stop shop for you. After you learn how to do some fishing in the stock market, sooner or later, maybe sooner rather than later, maybe later rather than sooner. Who knows? I don't care. You're probably going to move on to get some more advanced training from someone else, and that is totally fine. I'm not here to be the be-all, end-all. I'm just here to help. This is what I'm here for. I'm here to help you begin your trading journey by learning how to sell cash secured put options and maybe some more advanced strategies. And the second part, in a way that allows myself to grow and improve in the process. And I want to thank each one of you very much, because without making this content for you, I would not have dived so deep into the Thinkorswim platform and trying to figure out how can I make better videos for you and myself. So we're covering more information or better information in less time. And so I thank you. You guys have a fantastic night, and I will talk to you some other time.